So when we are living out of our imposter syndrome, when we're living out of our, hiding our authentic self behind that persona, there's a negative impact on the ESTJs and the lives of the ESTJs, both personally and professionally. So we're just going to talk about a couple of those negative impacts so that if you're an ESTJ, you can be thinking about where are these showing up in your life, or if you are working for or with or in a relationship with an ESTJ that's struggling with the imposter syndrome. Again, these are some of the cues to be looking for that will allow you to sort of think about what we need to do to support. So one of the first ones is a failure to develop. So when, an ESTJ is being affected by the imposter syndrome, they don't stop working long enough to accurately assess their strengths and challenges, right? These are the folks that we say, I think I'm great, therefore I am great. With nothing in behind it, right? Dismissive of other people's feedback. They don't know what they're talking about, right? And, again, they don't identify these developmental needs because that would mean that they have to show some vulnerability. They would have to admit that they don't know something, right? And again, all of this doesn't work for them when they're struggling with the imposter syndrome. Most ESTJs will tell you they have high emotional intelligence, despite the fact that they cannot recognize their own feelings or they brush their feelings off as unimportant, right? So emotional control equals emotional intelligence in their minds, where it's, of course, that's not what we mean by emotional intelligence. And so this can result in a ton of difficulties in recognizing and managing their own emotions, including those feelings of anxiety and self-doubt. Certainly makes it difficult for them to recognize and have empathy for the feelings of others. And the reality, too, is that their lack of emotional intelligence can make it tough for ESTJs to build and maintain meaningful relationships, both at home and at work.